Did you know that Operation Barbarossa was the code name for the Nazi Germany invasion of the Soviet Union during World War II, which began on June 22, 1941? This massive military operation was one of the largest in history, involving over 3 million Axis troops along an 1,800-mile front. The offensive aimed to capture key cities such as Moscow, Leningrad, and Stalingrad, but it faced fierce resistance from the Soviet Red Army. As winter set in, the German army was unprepared for the brutal cold, which greatly impacted their operational capabilities and morale. Despite initial successes, the invasion ultimately failed, leading to significant losses for Germany and marking a turning point in the Eastern Front. The failure of Operation Barbarossa not only halted the German advance but also allowed the Soviet Union to regroup and launch counteroffensives that would eventually push the Axis forces back. By the end of 1941, the scale of the operation and the consequences of underestimating Soviet resilience would lead to a prolonged conflict that changed the course of the war. The impact of Operation Barbarossa was profound, resulting in millions of casualties and significant destruction across Eastern Europe, shaping the region's history for decades to come. In addition to military consequences, the invasion caused immense suffering among civilians, forever altering the social and political landscape of the Soviet Union. Operation Barbarossa remains a significant study in military strategy and human endurance, illustrating the devastating effects of war on nations and their people. The operation not only revealed the challenges of planning and logistics in warfare, but also the dire consequences of ideological extremism. The resilience of the Soviet population, including women stepping into roles traditionally held by men, played a crucial role in sustaining the war effort despite overwhelming odds. The emotional toll of Operation Barbarossa reached far beyond the battlefield, as families were left to cope with loss and devastation long after the fighting ceased. Today, the lessons learned from Operation Barbarossa continue to be taught, emphasizing the importance of understanding history to prevent such tragedies in the future. The psychological and emotional aspects of warfare, including propaganda and morale, played significant roles throughout Operation Barbarossa and continue to impact military strategies today. The narratives of bravery and sacrifice from both sides serve as important reminders of the human cost of war, highlighting the complexities of conflict. As historians continue to analyze the lessons of Operation Barbarossa, the importance of diplomacy and understanding in preventing future conflicts becomes increasingly clear. The legacy of Operation Barbarossa reminds us that amidst destruction, hope and resilience can lead to rebuilding and understanding among nations. In today's world, events like Operation Barbarossa serve as critical lessons in diplomacy, emphasizing the need for dialogue to resolve conflicts peacefully. Ultimately, the stories of individuals caught in the crossfire remind us of the shared humanity that transcends borders, fostering hope for a peaceful future. These legacies challenge us to remember the past, honor those who suffered, and strive for a world built on understanding and compassion. Through education and remembrance, we can ensure that the sacrifices made during conflicts like Operation Barbarossa are honored and never forgotten. Such gatherings foster dialogue and solidarity, allowing communities to unite in the pursuit of lasting peace and healing from past traumas. By sharing these stories, we can connect generations and instill a deeper understanding of the impact of war on families and communities. Art and dialogue play vital roles in fostering reconciliation, allowing us to reflect on our shared history and work towards a harmonious future. Such interactions bridge generational gaps, ensuring that lessons from Operation Barbarossa are passed down and understood in the context of modern challenges. Engagement in civic activities like peace rallies and educational projects empowers young people to advocate for a world where conflicts can be resolved through dialogue. As we reflect on the past, we recognize the resilience of nature and humanity alike, reminding us that recovery is always possible, even after the darkest times. These initiatives not only promote cultural understanding but also inspire individuals to become active participants in fostering a peaceful world. The power of human connection emerges strongest in times of adversity, as stories of reunion and collaboration inspire hope for future generations. These moments serve as reminders that, even in the face of conflict, empathy and community spirit can thrive, paving the way for healing. As we honor those affected by conflicts like Operation Barbarossa, we create spaces for remembrance and reflection, cultivating a culture of peace. Through art and remembrance, communities can heal from the scars of war while fostering a shared commitment to peace and unity. Such initiatives empower younger generations to advocate for peace, ensuring that the lessons from history are not forgotten, but used as a foundation for a better future.